So we're looking at Newton's concept of escape velocity, and it's important to look at the development of these ideas in physics, as new ideas encourage other people to have their input or to come up with competing ideas, and sometimes a new idea can trigger an explosion of scientific investigative thought, and Newton was considered one of the greats of science. So his ideas are very important in this topic, as we've seen already with gravitational force equation and some of his equations of motions using projectile motion. Newton had this concept of escape velocity, and it was sort of a thought experiment. If you imagine a very, very high mountain, and you have a cannon on top of that mountain. Now this is an unbelievably high mountain. And his idea was that if you gave a cannonball enough velocity, it could leave the Earth. And you can see it in a progression of thought. When the cannon fires with smaller velocity, the cannonball will follow projectile motion and hit the Earth. More velocity, it will travel further. If you can give that cannonball enough velocity, it will travel even further. And again, if you can give it enough velocity, it may just miss the Earth, and that's when you have an orbit. If you can give that cannonball enough velocity, it can escape the planet. Now, it would travel in a straight line like that. This one would probably come back eventually, and that would be an escape velocity. So it's a minimum velocity required by an object to leave a planet's gravitational field or gravitational influence.